Gotta have my mic over here. I have a lot of pants that need to be fixed because I'm getting a little bit bigger around the middle, so I should say. It's a lot of beer and ice cream been eaten during quarantine. Not as much pizza, but there was quite a bit of that back in the day. So while abstaining from those, I also am like, my pants don't fit and it's really uncomfortable, especially when I sit down. And I'm basically just going to put elastic in the waistbands and make it so that my jeans can fit around my waist as it grows and shrinks. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work out, but it's something I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I figure, why not get on it, you know? First things first, though, I need to clean up my space, because my sewing space is not conducive for work right now. The quilt makes a return. It's not finished, obviously, because why would it be? Hi there, it's me, editing Drew, your favorite Drew. Here to let you guys know that I didn't actually follow through with any of that plan that I had recorded, because as soon as I sat down to get to work on what it was that I was going to do, which was originally going to be to add an elastic to my waistband to make it bigger, I realized that that is how you make pants smaller, and that I needed to let them out instead. So I went online and I looked up how to let out your jeans, and so that's what I'm doing today. I'm letting out my jeans. You know, it's who let the dogs out, who let the jeans out, you know, because they're too tight. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rip the seam out down to this second stud here. And so we're going to start by just literally cutting into this space. So we're going to just cut right here down to that seam. I'm gonna leave this part alone just because, actually I probably should have gone down that part. Oh well. Now I've made two little fucking things here. I don't know if this is gonna work out, we'll see. I keep looking up at my eyes when I should be looking right there. So this is fun. This is gonna tear off the side of the pocket, but it'll be fine. Pockets are easy to put back on, I say, having never done it before. Ripping out seams is quite satisfying. If you're ever like having a bad day, you know, just take a seam ripper and fucking pull out some threads from, I don't know, the favorite shirt of the person that you're pissed off at. I'm gonna just cut this top piece off because I've already made it a mess. Might as well get rid of it. So we've got the seam here, this little line here, so I'm just gonna like try to rip it open. Hey! Look at that. They're coming apart. Me trying to tear seam also tears pants. Whoops. Yeah, I think that was the wrong seam. Oh well. I haven't worn these pants in a couple years, so it's not like if I ruin them, I'm missing out on anything. Okay, cool. So we've got this open. It looks terrible, but that's okay. It's not supposed to look good right now because we just ripped it open. I'm gonna get my little trash bin, swoop right in there. So now we get to do it to the other side. So something I'm doing on this one that I didn't do on the other one that I'm realizing is a mistake is I've cut into where the pocket is. So now the pocket is possibly going to have a hole in it, but just at the top, which isn't the part that gets used anyway. Any seamsters or tailors that are not watching this video, but in case you are, probably just fucking dying right now. Maybe I'll get on a YouTube video of like, from like an actual seamstress, and she'll be like, look at this idiot, and like, here's what not to do. But now let me properly like show you how to do it, and then they'll make a YouTube video and like I'll be able to learn from their YouTube video how to do it. It would be great. I've thoroughly eviscerated this side of the pants, but the point is that both are now open. So I have here a bag of some soft denim. I'm going to use this to make the extended part of the pants. They aren't the same type of denim, But, like I said, this is all just an experiment. So because I don't know how to measure anything, I'm actually going to use this random thick weight paper resume, like paper envelope, and I'm going to cut out a size that I will then use to cut out this. This is essentially my pattern piece. I'm gonna lay it on top of the jeans. It like just barely fits, but it fits, and that's all we need. Okay, so now I'm gonna put these in and attach them with pins. I'm gonna pin it on the outside so that it doesn't stab me when I put these on to test them. So here's what it looks like so far. This could be kind of cool if you had like a fun print or pattern that you wanted to have like as a peekaboo. That could be kind of cool. I'm not gonna do that today, but now that I have that idea, I kind of love it. Well, I'll be damned. This might actually work. So this may be preemptive, but I'm actually gonna just sew the one side down so I don't have to deal with the other side. I've already replaced my needle with a bigger needle. This is the biggest one I have. It's a 1490. I replaced my free motion quilter's foot with this walking foot because the walking foot will make it a little easier, which reminds me, I need to put my feed dogs up. Let's just pretend this didn't happen. Sweet. I'm gonna switch it to a zigzag stitch to make it more secure. Hopefully I don't live to regret this decision. God, I really hope I don't break this needle. I'm like nervous. I really should have folded this section over because it kind of looks awful. But again, it's not about it looking nice, it's about it working. We're just practicing, so. I'm gonna use my pinking shears. What pinking shears do is it adds these triangle edges so it makes your fabric less likely to fray. As you can see, they fit. Is it hideous? Yes. Can it be improved upon? Yes. Is this fabric way too thin and gonna rip immediately if I accidentally pull it up right here instead of by a belt loop? Yes. However, I finished a project and I learned a new skill. That means that we won. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and see more shit from me like this, you know? It's whatever. I'm feeling pretty good about myself because I actually finished this. I'd put it off by some hours, which is why it is dark outside compared to how it was earlier. Sure, yeah. I'm trying to make it so she's not blurred. Thank you to my patrons, especially John Filer and Reenson. And be sure to subscribe. Oh, do you not like that? Okay, I'll get out of your way.